Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whenever it might be, and welcome back to another stream. We're here live and alive. Hello, hello. So, today might be the last Wuthering Waves stream for a bit. And there's a simple reason for that. Is that I've basically done every piece of content in the game. uh, I've explored, I've done every quest available, all that kind of stuff. So there's really not much for me to actually do other than do the bosses, which is what I'm gonna be doing today. Hello, Egg. Hello, hello. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing the bosses today, trying to challenge myself. Maybe try to get a bit of my other character. Let me do something here. So, essentially, give me a second. So, like I said, this might be the last stream of this game for a bit. I've done every content. As you can see, I have literally no quests. And everything is gate locked by Union level, which is the adventure rank of this game. So there's not much really I can do. If you check out even my databank, I'm locked by the Union level. As you can see, this is just the shinies that I haven't found yet, but I do have this shiny. But yeah, there's very little reasons for me to farm these other than just to get their yellow versions, which is not a bad reason, but still. I already almost got every Pokemon. This game hates me and doesn't want to give me more 5 stars other than Ling Yang. Because if we look at my Ling Yang, he is fucking SN2. I want it on core because she looks cool as fuck. And I have a good team for her, but this game hates me. So yeah, only Ling Yangs for me. How nice? It's not nice. Ling Yang feels boring to me. Every other character looks cooler than Ling Yang. I don't know why. It just does. The unironically Ling Yang gameplay is this. Doesn't this remind you of someone else? This is all you do on Ling Yang when you don't have his passive. Yeah, true. I unironically prefer this character over my 5-star. But it's fine. Let me... Can I level you to 60? Not yet, okay. Maybe my luck on the CBT is just spending all the bad luck. And then once the game actually releases, I'll actually get good stuff. So, the first thing I'm actually gonna do is try to do this one. Let me tell you, these fights are not easy. They're not. And this is not even the hardest difficulty. This is just difficulty 3. But I'm just not good at the video game. Also, if I'm fighting this one, I might as well go down. For this. I mean, in like, we have so many limited resources on the beta test. Like, for example, for you to level these things up, you need a specific material that you can only get every week. Luckily, the game started right before a weekly reset, so I was able to get 3 of those, but now I can't do it until next week. Which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Can't really allow me to test much if I can't have access to the material, but that's fine. Also, I forgot I have no audio. Give me a second. Hehehe, I had the game muted because I've been farming this game off stream so many times. Also, if I'm actually gonna keep my own music today. Now I just need to figure out what audio thing is this using. Oh, he's using this one. Okay. Let's go. But yeah, I want to talk about some stuff that happened recently, mostly about the YouTube channel. As you might have seen by the Discord, I deleted one of the videos. Just at first I thought it was a good video, but then after watching the video a couple times, I was like, wait, this isn't really good. So you probably have noticed that video is gone. But yeah, so I just didn't like how the video was turning out, so I just deleted it. Big damage time. There we go. King, come on, howdy. You can't be in here. Let me get this. Boom. You're just gonna chill there under my desk? Okay. Let me see what thing I got. Boom, boom. Oh. Good. See, how good is it though? Yeah, King, what do you want? I'm busy. I'm busy, buddy. What do you want? Let's see, what would we get? Give me crit damage. Wow, that was like horrendous. HP, attack, and energy regen. Yeah. Oof, unlucky. I mean, at least I got a full yellow team, or full echo thingy. Now the question is, can I do difficulty 4? I doubt it, but we'll see. What the hell? What even hit me? Oh, the thing is, if one character dies, it's just over. I'm just gonna let him kill me just so I can get a free res. Jesus Christ. Thank God I activated my echo. I don't know how I'm alive, but I am. My friends.
It's only a number.
Is that a fucking ad? Why am I getting ads? Hello? Hello, adblock? Adblock just gave up on its existence, I guess. I don't know. Also, another thing that's annoying about Ling Yang is he's bugged. He doesn't work properly. So there's not much you can do. Like, sometimes he just feels like he doesn't want to attack. Literally, he doesn't attack sometimes. That's why I don't like Ling Yang. I have him at SN2, but still, it's boring. Bro will not defeat the gaming allegations until he stops being just like his best auto attack string being plunge attack. The fact that grabbed me is crazy. That doesn't kill me, right? It does. Damn. It is what it is. What's this money doing here and out and running dry? I guess I'll give it all to a waiter standing by. Kind of bored, let's liven up this day in the morning. Expect me to die multiple times. These bosses only get harder. Nice. Take camera. Yay. Come on, kill me, man. Stop delaying. Thank you. I literally dodged. You can literally see my stamina being spent. And now you miss? Bro misses when I'm standing still, but hits me when I'm mid-dash. I love that. I'm mid-dashing again. I'm mid-dash and I'm still taking damage again. Plus the camera lock not locking. Love that. Hello? Yeah, bro? Thank you. I found a way to cheese out one of the mechanics. Just stay near the border. And one of the mechanics literally can't hit you. Sick. I only have so many dodges, man. Why you gotta do the longest attack? Not away. What even hit me? I'm midair. That should not even hit me. I'm literally spamming my dodge there. It's not even... That's dumb. Kill me. And it's doing that long attack. That doesn't even one-shot me, I think. Oh, it does, okay. Wicked! I love that. You telling me that me not dodging that attack is easier? Like me literally face tanking that attack is better than me trying to dodge it. That's wild. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. I like how the boss stayed AFK for 10 years there. Okay, I'll just play. Never mind. And it's this attack, of course. Can't you do a faster one, man? Skill level urgently needs to improve. Thank you, video game. Let me start with dungeon. Let's see if it makes any difference. I'm mid heavy attack. That's literally supposed to be the attack that makes me invincible. That's dumb. Maybe I just suck at the video game. That might be a possibility. Let me skip this song. Maybe this next song is what I need to make me be able to carry this boss. Never mind. Sometimes it's so hard to tell when it's an actual attack and sometimes it's not. And of course it does the longest attack known to mankind when I want to reset. The thing is, I'm not even sure why I'm doing this boss. The reward he gives me is not even for the characters that I play. That's Monkey, that's for Arrow. I don't use Arrow. I use Havoc and Ice. Except there's no Ice and Havoc hologram bosses. I mean, I guess you have the Heron, but the Heron is energy regen, but fine. Where is it? Let's see how this one goes. Although this is the easiest boss. I shouldn't be using dungeon. What am I doing? I forget that he takes reduced havoc damage. Just kill me. So I can go another team. I forgot. Havoc damage reducing. Hello? Can you kill me? Thank you. Go. He's 50 though, that's my problem. Oh well, it is what it is. The time slow might still be useful, we'll see. I had one frame to react to that because of the freeze. I love that. I don't think I can do this with level 50 though. Never mind, I'm dead. Just kill me. Thank you. I hecking love only having one 5-star character. Woo! Especially the one that I'd like to leave. The game really needed to give me 3 copies for him. Woohoo! That really was necessary, Kuro Games. I really like Ling Yang that much. Fuck. Just kill me. Come on, kill me. Now using the easiest to dodge attacks known to mankind. Thank you. Also, another thing that I love about these bosses is when they do multi-hit attacks and they just clear your whole party without you even being able to dodge on your other character. That's what the Thundering Memphis does. It's so fun. I should not have frozen him. Sick. I am stuck mid-ult animation and I can't stop that. Yeah. Just kill me. Also, like a lot of my support characters feel also mega useless, and my Baishi is not giving me enough damage boost to warrant her use. So maybe I'll just even go Mortify, to be honest, instead of Baishi. It's not like I'm gonna heal much anyways. Go this team for now. Oh, give me a second. Child woke up. There we go. I can't dodge me there. Just kill me again, please. Kill me. Kill me, please. Get me out. Now you're just AFK? There you go. Thank you. I got an achievement for dying that many times, huh? That's crazy. I have no energy recharge on this guy. Holy. And he keeps running away now. And I'm mid-dodge again. Just kill me again, please. Don't delay. Don't delay. Okay, you're just not dealing damage now. Is that it? Thank you. Dude, if I add on core, this would be 10x easier because I don't need to be melee range chasing these streaks. You literally see me dodging. Yeah, thank you. Hello? Yeah. Kill me. Kill me. Thank you. Another thing is I'd level my echoes if I had the energy for it, but I don't. The game decided that I needed all of those instead of like giving me a useful constellation or useful characters. Kill me, I do no damage outside of Ling Yang. I don't know, it feels annoying. Plus, I doubt that I'm even gonna get any other 5-star. No. I wasted I spent all my wishes, and the only wishes I get now are 15 from the standard banner. It's at Union level 35. And as you can imagine, as being only Union level 32, basically 33 by now, it's gonna take me a while. Which is annoying. fine though. Again, my character just felt like walking around and not actually attacking for a bit there. Ay. I want to actually know from other Ling Yang havers if they actually like the character's kit. I don't. I just like it so much. It's like, it's so boring. Can you attack me, please? Thank you. For me, it's boring. It's literally left click spamming. There's no skill level when it comes to Ling Yang, in my opinion. But of course, that's just my opinion. Some people might think it's not, but I think it's boring as hell. Like, in what world is this entertaining? Taking damage. I don't know how that doesn't count as a parry, but okay. And since you're always on the air, you can't dodge for shit. So fucking annoying, man. I should have been an MC believer. Really. Should have geared up my MC instead of Ling Yang. Let me go for Thunder Memphis. Maybe I'll have a better time. Or Tempest Memphis, whatever. I'll just use a dungeon. Also, my model is dying. Thank you. Thank you, CPU. I don't know why you're even struggling, but you are. Another thing that I found is very dumb about Danjin, at least, is that her outro skill is Havoc damage increase buff. But there's only 2 Havoc characters, and the other Havoc character currently out is a tank. Why am I getting ads? That makes no sense! I'm literally pressing either. I'm dodging. This boss is extra annoying with melees. Because he's always teleporting. Oh, I can parry that. I am literally in the air. That should not be doing damage to me. That kills me and my other characters because of course. And that kills me as well without me being able to interact. Sick. I love mechanics that fully wipe a team without you being able to do anything except the first dodge. That's so fun. I hate that. If I'm on the air, I shouldn't be getting hit by those. Of course the boss is like 10 fucking miles away. And this is one of the problems with Ling Yang. I literally wasted all my downtime, the boss downtime, but I can't hit him because my Ling Yang decided that he wanted to be like 10 miles above the sky. You're useless anyways, Mortify. You literally saw me dodge there. Okay. I want to see what teams people are using to defeat these. And I want to see how many of them have Ling Yang. on this fun gameplay. I'm literally charged attack. Kill me. Still Mortify is just useless, he does nothing. He deals no damage. He's dealing like 100 per E. I guess he's just that shit geared, huh? I don't even know, man. Which of these even have a decent ult? Really only Baiji. Like my Baiji is dealing more damage than my Mortify. I can't love this. Damage, hello? What killed me? He's frozen! Get me out, man. Fuck this boss. I'll do it again, but like, god damn it. Like, I don't know what's killing me, man. Like, there's no difference in positioning from my dungeon and my Ling Yang there. It literally was none. There's no reason for me to take damage there. But oh well. Unless that skill is just, you cannot switch characters during it. But there's no clear indication of, so that makes no sense as to how it would be done. My dungeon died. I didn't even get my special plunge. Why? If it's the lasers that kill you, like, it's not, because I locked into one of them and it didn't tell them. No, I don't know. Maybe it's just a bug mechanic, I don't know. Like, I don't know if Hatsuri does the, like, the array of, like, lines, anything else is supposed to deal damage. Or if it's just a bug that sometimes it feels like dealing extra damage, even if you dodge. Another bug that I love is using my ability, it's going on cooldown but then not doing anything. What the fuck? Okay, no. What the fuck was that? Can I deal damage to you, please? Nah, he's me there, so... I love taking damage and still taking damage, or parrying and still taking damage. One of my favorite things as well. Like, you know why I don't take Wing Yang serious? Do you see those strings that I do when I'm on my first circuit? Which is when I'm floating. One of those strings is a plunge attack. Why would I ever use my first circuit when I have my plunge attack to deal more damage? That's my problem with Ling Yang as well. There's no incentive to use its main core ability. Because its core fourth circuit deals like no damage compared to its plunge attacks. I dodged, but okay, you can literally kill. I'm midair, that should not even hit me. Supposedly that should freeze him, but no. Sometimes he doesn't feel like freezing the enemies, so they just go through it. You love to see those. This game has problems, but on the technical side, sometimes it's just so dumb. These bugs are just annoying. And just because I got unlucky with the characters that I have. Like, I like Dungeon, but sometimes their shit doesn't work. And like with Ling Yang as well. His kid is so disjunctive. But like, you would assume you want to just always get your like passive up, but no. Your passive is actually at minus damage, which to me feels insane. You would assume that your main damaging stuff would be your main damaging stuff, but no. I'm literally vaulting over this little ledge. Remove that ledge right now. Literally got me killed because I couldn't dash because I was mid vault animation. Can you kill me, please? Oh, now you're taking your sweet time to use your abilities, huh? Impressive? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm ass at the video game. The only thing I can talk about is like, oh wait, give me a second, not the song. Like, the only thing I can talk about is like the technical stuff of each character, and there's just so many wrong things. Like, when it comes to skill, I'm horrendous. I can only talk about, oh, this feels good to play, and this doesn't. Like, for example, I am literally behind him. How can he just teleport to look at me there? Can you press R, please? Dude, I love Li Gang, man. I love him so much. Such a fun character, man. You try to E to the enemy just teleports away because you're not even supposed to be there. So he just goes out. I've been seeing people soloing bosses in the comment section be like too easy of a boss. Those people have not played the beta. And unironically, the thing is, it's not that I even care if the bosses are hard. It's just that my characters don't work. My Ling Yang sometimes doesn't attack, sometimes just feels like taking damage mid-air, gets stuck in animations. His main damage dealing is not even something that his kid is even really supposed to be dealing with. And this game gave me not two, but 3 copies of this character. So I can't, like, even if I want to play something else, I can only really do my Rover. Because it's my only 5-star. I really didn't need all those constellations for Ling Yang. I really didn't. I really wanted other characters. Not gonna lie. I love parrying and still taking damage. My favorite. Yeah, the MC is good. I just don't have her leveled up because I spent all my resources on the 5-star that I have. Carry that. I dodged that, but okay. And I missed my intro skill. Like, if our resources weren't this limited on the beta, trust me, I would level up my the rest of my characters because, you know, to test them. But we just don't have the resources for that. What even dealt damage to me there? And I can't even dodge. Like, what killed my Baiji? I honestly want to know. I'm clipping that and checking what killed me. What killed me? I'm clipping that. I want to see what killed my Baiji. Where's my display capture? Let's see. What killed my Baiji there? What even dealt that? Shut up, Raikon. What killed me? Literally, what killed me? Like, is there a mechanic where you can't change characters in this boss? Is there a mechanic? Like, please tell me. Like, if there is, like, a mechanic, oh, after you do something you can't, or after the boss does something you can't switch characters. Is there something like that? Because if there is, then I'll be better off, but I don't know if there is, because I'm not being told that. Like, what is dealing 10,000 damage there? The boss is, like, 10 miles away. Is this like one of those moments where the Chinese translation has the information but not the English one? Let's check. I'm copy pasting that Mandarin right there, and let's see if that's it. Nope, no special mechanism. So what killed me? And I didn't finish my attack. Got ultied for nothing. Kill me, man. This game is very bad for my health. This game has some bugs. Saying some is putting it little. Half of the translations are wrong. Half of the bosses are bugged. Half of the kits are not working properly. I mean, I guess it is a closed beta for a reason, but still, those things are like so game breaking that it's ridiculous. For example, this sword for Dungeon, it looks amazing. Like, when HP is below 15, damage is increased by 15 for heavy attacks. It's wicked as hell. It's what Dungeon really wants. She wants to be low HP, because that's what her ability does, and she wants heals with her heavy attacks because that's what her heavy attacks do. But no, what this sword actually does, it gives you 15 attack after you use an ability. Like 15% attack when you use your E. Still not bad, but still very much not what it is. There's just some glaring issues that I feel like should not even be going through the CBT. That's one of the things that I have to say. And he teleported last second. This boss is so annoying because of that. Also, my music stopped for some reason. Like, I'm multi-hitting? How is none of those a parry? Pressing R, please. Thank you. Why am I plunge attacking there? What? Why is that not a parry? I can't see anything. Thank you. I didn't like, my eyes are pretty cosmetic anyways. I do like being blinded from time to time. Sick. Forcing to a plunge attack. And I have no stamina. I don't know why I don't have any stamina. Here we go. Holy. That was not fun at all. And the worst part is that I don't even have an electro character that I can use that properly on. So that's fun. I heckin' love that. Where is it? Red as well. Yeah, video game no fun. It's not that the game isn't fun, it's just there's a lot of things about it that are very annoying. Plus, me being unlucky with my drops on my 5 stars doesn't really help me. Like, unironically, if this was the actual game, this account would have not been played. It's not. Like, these two are literally the worst constellations one can even ask for. Anti-interruption, it doesn't matter. Bosses go through this anti-interruption. You're still gonna get kicked. You're gonna get kicked off of your fourth circuit no matter what. So this constellation, useless, dog shit. Only good versus like tiny little mobs, and even then you still get kicked off of your passive. This when casting intro skill. Why do I care about my intro skill? My intro skill deals like no damage. It deals like 50% of my total attack. 10 resonance, and you can only do it every 20 seconds? You know how useless this is? Your ult is good, don't get me wrong. His ult is good. It increases your glacial damage by a lot. But you already have so much. Like, I don't have like nearly any like resonance increase, and I still am getting my ult quite often. You can see right here, I have no, like, energy regeneration, and I'm still getting my ults without having this thing properly. I'm barely going in and out of my Ling Yang, and I'm still having my ult every time that I want. So that constellation is literally useless, and I got 2 of them. Like what? What can I do, man? I want to play Encore. I wanted to play Calcular. Like I don't even care about Jin Yan. That's the thing. I don't even care about the limited 5-star. I literally wanted any of the standard characters except Ling Yang, and I got 3 Ling Yangs. But there's nothing I can do now. It's literally physically impossible for me to get another 5-star other than just getting the praises of the gods. Because if it look, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. Let me display capture so y'all can see it. You think shielding character will be good? Depends on how much. Like, see, I'm literally 0 pity here, and I'm only getting 15 more wishes for the standard banner. So unless the praises of the gods give me a 5-star from 15 pulls, I'm not getting it. And then you have this one. Oh no, not that. This one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 21. I'm 21 pity in. And I'm not getting any more of wishes of these. It's literally impossible. Unless they give it more when this banner runs out. It's over for me. I'm not getting another 5-star. So I'm stuck with this fucking guy. That doesn't even have a dedicated hologram boss. So the only way to farm this thing is by killing the world boss. I don't know. To me, his kit is boring. Some people might disagree. Some people might agree. I don't know. I guess I could work on trying to farm for my rover. Like this game is like amazing, but it's literally like it's literally the difference in characters. If I had any different characters, I feel like I would have 10x more fun, in my opinion. But since I got these characters, I'm just rip bozo kind of moment. What the fuck am I listening to? Okay, like, let me get U-block again. Apparently, the Opera GX... My ears, what the fuck was that? Apparently, fucking, Opera GX's, own, ad blocker isn't working on YouTube anymore, so... I heckin' love having to install fucking, ad blockers every other fucking day. Woohoo! You refresh. Also, let me not play Usewa. Unless I want my fucking channel to be deleted. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone complaining about constellations not being good. The thing is, though, that's the thing that people are complaining about the constellations. It's not the effect of the constellations. It's about the mistranslations. It's about these type of things. It's not about them being bad. Because there's an actual effect behind this thing. I haven't seen anyone really complain that the constellations aren't bad by themselves, but only that the text is just wrong. That's what I've seen people complain. Not about the actual constellation effect. And maybe it is fully possible that I might just be completely wrong, but that's just how I've been feeling about the game. It's like Again, I'm not saying that I'm not dealing damage or all that. Trust me, it's not a thing about damage. It's literally more how it feels. The kit of the characters that I have, or the main 5-star that I have, just doesn't work half of the time. That's my issue. The character that I got access to, which is Ling Yang, his kid, is bugged out of its mind. And the way that you have to play him for him to feel good doesn't even feel that good. That's my main point of complaint. For you to deal damage with him properly, you have to plunge attack. And it's not even the normal like jump attack. It's the hold attack, jump, auto attack, jump, auto attack. This is not fun for me. I don't think this is fun. Especially when you have characters like Dungeon, but in my opinion are way more fun. But I can't use her versus Heron, I can't use her versus Crownless. Because they either are highly havoc damage with this thing, or just immune overall. You know? And she's not even properly geared yet. See? Unironically, a lot of the things that I have are for like Thunder. But I have only one Thunder character. But again, the damage is not my issue. It's just how it feels, the kit. Because if I play other characters, it feels amazing. Don't like. Once again, I don't want people to think, oh my god, he hates the combat and all that. No, it's not that. It's unironically just. How do you feel about the localization quality? I'm doing a survey. Give me a second. Let me show you this. Very unsatisfied. The localization is god awful. What are you? Incomplete. Grammar errors. It's unnatural. No. There we go. Improper sentence. Obvious little translations. So when this game comes out, who you'll be pulling? I mean, 5-star wise, unironically, I don't care about any of the limited ones. I really only like Encore. I wanted Verena because I wanted an extra healer, but now I see that healers are fucking useless, so not anymore. But unironically, just Encore. Encore looked the coolest. I mean, you have the Electro Girl 5-star, but that one, it's whatever. She's like the dummy mommy like category, and not really too much into it. And ironically, not a lot of the 5-stars really interest me. Like, I'm not saying they're ugly models of things, it's just their designs are not really meshing with me. I tend to prefer more characters like, how do I even compare this? For example, on Honkai Star Rail, my favorite characters are Blade, Fushuan, Bronya, and Hua, the model even using right now. That's like my main team. I also like characters like Vila. But there's no real character that really fits those at the moment that I really like. The only thing closest is like towards the cutesy side is Encore, and that she has a cool puppet. That's about it, really. Which following aspects are you followed in? You hate that emote? It's a skill issue, just don't use caps, easy. At the moment, there's My opinion on the characters not that they're ugly or that their designs are boring. It's just that none of the designs currently really match what I'm looking for. Let me see. Yeah. For example, Jin is like one of my favorite characters in this game. And she's a 4-star. I just like her kit is very skill expressive. Yeah, you have to maintain your HP properly. You have to do your combos properly to deal the most amount of damage. And then you have 5-stars like Ling Yang, you just hold your left click. Which is boring to me. Give me a second. I hate that this game forces me to use an American keyboard layout. Localization quality. I pay, yeah. The localization quality is one of the most important things when picking a game that isn't made by an English company. What do you find most unacceptable in story text translations and anime games produced by Chinese developers? That's poor quality, unnatural, incomplete, error or deviations. What are your calls on, like, I literally don't care about any of these. Like, add any. I don't care. What jobs do you believe require high quality translation? That. Enemies and geography is whatever, but the rest of everything is more important. What's your opinion on specializing translations and more creative literary style that goes beyond rendering of the text? Located in the frontier of long, you know, how it gets That's quite acceptable, that. What do you think of a more localized and authentic translation of the story? To translate Yugui, which means returning at night in Chinese. To translate Leishu, it means a place storing any kind of information in Chinese. Sure. Hard to say, I don't know much. What do you think about a accessible translation of story and text? Important. If you want people to care about your story, you need to have a good translation, otherwise people won't really be reading. Which type of translation do you prefer on story settings? depends. For names, I don't mind the names being like of characters being the Chinese names. But if you're saying like other stuff, I don't know, dynamic, I guess. Yunlin Gorge, Cloud Rising Gorge, Gorgeous Spirits. This, to be honest, whatever. Yunlin Gorge could be fine. I don't mind it. Long Lord, yeah, this is Magistrate here. Which is for pharmaceutical cinematic things? Jinsei Shell, a colorful shell, Corm Shell, colorful shell. Attribute for Rover and Verena, Yanshi, Light, or Spectral. I don't mind Spectral. It makes it seem more unique. I like Zigzag. And pronouns for genderless and non-human characters, including elite bosses, they, I guess. You don't like Chinese because it's hard to remember? It's not, I feel like that's not exactly the issue by it being a Chinese name. It's just the character itself. For example, I can easily remember Xing Shao, or Chang Yun, or Xin Yan. But it took me like 10 fucking hours of remembering what the name was of the other half a character in this game, like which was Pao Shi. Just because some of the characters are not shown on the story that amount of time, or you haven't spent enough time with them to recognize their name. Where's my extra money? I should have gotten money from doing that survey. Where is it? I didn't get it. Where's my money? I didn't get it. Fuck. I'm broke. Yeah, to be honest, I might call it here, and I just can't be arsed to farm on stream more random stuff. Like, I literally can't do any more databank stuff. I'm literally locked 19, so there's nothing much I can do there. What I can do is just give my pros and cons of the game by now. Also, let me tune down the music. It might be a bit too loud for me. So, pros of the game. The combat is fantastic. Like, it feels very interactive, very fun. The bosses are interesting. The bosses are hard. And they are very skillful, like skill checks. There's a lot of skill and knowledge checks, which I like. Definitely very cool. A lot of variety in bosses and different types of content, like content fights. For example, you have the roguelike here in the depths of the elusive. You have your classic like tower/abyss. You have world bosses, like this one. Then you also have the tacit fields to fight mobs. Then you have the holograms, which are the harder bosses. Combat-wise, 10 out of 10. I love it. Even though there's a lot of bugs with a lot of bosses and some other stuff, I'll mention those later. Another thing, story seemed fine. Seemed alright. The main story part felt pretty good. It allowed you to do some actual unique stuff. For example, there's a part where you can fight a boss, or you talk to this guy, right? And you can either choose to try to go with his plan, which is talking to the stuff and finding out what happened on the village, or you can ignore him and tell him, yo bro, just fight me. And the fact that you have that choice already just early makes me feel highly hopeful in the future that we will get other choices like that. Give me a second, just drinking water. I've been yapping too much. Other thing, character models, amazing. I like the models. They look nice. They're very expressive. Also, even in simple dialogue scenes, you can see their actual animations properly. Even though sometimes during the translations they might seem a bit rough from time to time. But I'll just put that as being a beta and not being an actual issue that should persist into the main game. It's one of those like polished thingies. But overall, the models look fantastic. Like, the animations look beautiful. The spell effects also look very nice. As you can see, they look unique. Everyone feels different from from each other, which is a very big up. Another thing, the ecosystem. I like it. I like the ecosystem. I feel like it brings out a whole different playstyle to these games that we didn't have before. A lot of people have issues with it. I also have my issues with it, but I'll mention it later again. But the fact that each echo has its different ability and its different stats and all of that feels very good. Weapon variety feels generic, but still good enough. The weapons look alright. We haven't seen many 5-star weapons, so we can't give many of the opinions on how they look. We just don't have that much access. For now, they look, they're alright. They look fine. My only issue with the weapons is the fact that the text is just wrong. This text does not belong to this weapon. It does not do what it says. This weapon does not give you extra damage when you're below 15% HP. This weapon gives you 15% attack when you use your E, which is this ability. So yeah. My main issue with weapons is just that the translations are wrong. Another thing when it comes to characters, healers feel useless. At the beginning, where you only take bit by bit of damage, healers can feel nice. But my Baiji is built for HP and ER, and I still feel like my healing is not enough, and the damage bonus that she gives is not enough to justify putting her on a team. I just have her there because it's better than what I have. So what I'd like them to see is if we're gonna be using healers, they should be more than just healers. Because at the moment, Baiji gives like an attack buff with this that you have to pick up. And it doesn't even work half of the time, I swear I barely notice the difference. 15% attack is nothing. And a burst or resonance liberation, like, it gives you this glacial damage, but if you look at the damage it deals, 2% of my health, that's nothing. That's like 100 damage. So healers are useless in my opinion. They could be better, but at the moment with the healer I have, I don't see a real point to them, especially in the content that I'm dealing with, where you're just gonna get one shot no matter what. You parry, you take damage, you're not gonna heal that up because the boss is already attacking you, and you can't be spending time on your healer to heal because you're on a timed fight, and DPS is what matters. So in the future, they either make bosses not just fully one-shot you and make your heals stronger, or they just shift from healers to just DPS supports. That's what I feel like they should be doing. You have those two options. They either make the heals much stronger and give you more time, more opportunity to heal, or you go into they give you some healing, but the damage buff that they give you is just the reason you're there for. The healing is like a side bonus, for example. That's my opinion on healers. DPSs, unluckily, I got the shittiest DPS, in my opinion, which is Ling Yang, and you'd be like thinking, oh, Raikon, you just play another 5-star. Well, the problem is I didn't get any other 5-star. I only got Ling Yangs. I got 3 Ling Yangs out of 160 pulls. So yeah, the only other DPS that I really like is Rover and Donjin. But for me to level my Rover at the moment, I need credits, which I cannot farm at the moment because I don't have energy. The other DPS that I did like was Sanhua, but her kit is clunky as hell. You're supposed to heavy attack on a specific timer, but you don't have time to do that because the bosses are always attacking you, and while you're doing that you can't dodge or parry properly. So yeah, a lot of the DPSs that I have access to do not feel good, except Donjin. Isn't shield character good? I saw a hologram fight getting half of HP for shielding. Shields would be good. because they're more proactive healing. That's the difference between healing and shielding is that shielding usually is a temporary like HP buff, while healing is a permanent thing. Although, if you're on a fight where one-shotting is what matters, then yes, shielding is gonna be the more important thing, because you can't heal a one-shot, but you can shield a one-shot. So that could be also one thing that they could do, instead of healers, just make them shielders. That's also a possibility that they can do. But I feel like they would not fully change the character's kit to shielding. At least Baiji, I doubt they will change her kit much. What else do I want to talk about, like, positively? Databanks. Catching the echoes, or the Pokemon, whatever you want to call them. Felt pretty good. One thing that I wish they didn't do on the beta is lock you by level. Like, phases. It's literally impossible to reach level 40 anytime soon. The highest people I've seen is 36. So you can't even get to this phase. So I wish they hadn't locked us in, because it kind of removes the point of us farming. But overall, that whole system feels good. It makes you have to explore, and it makes you interact with the world, which is 10 out of 10. That's how I have most of my exploration, is just from trying to get those echoes, and which allows me to also unlock chests and do puzzles on the way. So that's definitely a big plus on this game. What else do I want to talk about positive-wise? The game looks beautiful. This game is currently on low graphics, by the way. And I think it looks amazing for low graphics. Although my PC is kind of shit. Grinding, I'm gonna leave that for the negatives, because I have more negatives about the grinding than I have about positives. That I haven't said already. But yeah, the game looks beautiful. Spell effects and models, visual stuff, texture stuff, looks amazing. But I think that mostly stands up for what is good about the game. Now, negative-wise, it's filled with bugs. You could place it as that as closed beta. You know, it's closed beta, you expect some bugs, but there are some bugs that literally are game-breaking. Oh yeah, co-op. That's actually a good one. Co-op is very good in this game because you actually get to do stuff properly with your friends. I did that yesterday and it was pretty good. Definitely a good plus. Although the reason I didn't even mention is because it's like skipped my mind, because I barely did it. Although they shouldn't be locking co-op above level 30. They should make co-op available way earlier. You shouldn't wait until halfway of your levels to get a co-op, in my opinion. So they should definitely reduce the co-op level to, instead of level 30, to like level 20 or even 15. Battle pass wise, this is back to the cons, by the way. Battle pass wise, remove the weekly XP limit. It's a dumb system. You should not be getting people XP if they're doing what you literally tell them to do. You doing these and getting limited XP is dumb. You shouldn't be doing this. No, the weekly XP limits are cringe and should be removed. You're just getting people and you're punishing people for playing your game. Remove this XP limit. It's dumb. Rewards wise, it's whatever. It's like your generic battle pass. Every 3 levels you gain like XP books and stuff, and then every 5 you get like either an energy thing or a pull. It's whatever. It's like very a much whatever thing, you know. I can't talk about the weapons because first of all, I don't even know if this is the correct text for these weapons. So I don't know. Being free to play friendly, yeah. A lot of the characters that you can get are not bad. The Rover is a very good character. Yang Yang is a very good character. Shishia seems to be a very good character, although that's from watching other players. The polls wise, I was just very unlucky. I hit Hard Pity twice in a row on the standard banner and on the event banner. So I'm gonna have a very biased opinion saying that the banners are dog shit, but by technicality they are better than Genshin's and Honkai Star Rails. But that's once again, it's a gacha. And gacha games are always awful when it comes to like getting characters. Yes, 5 stars are permanent once you get them, but you have to get them. And for this limited banner, you have a 50-50 chance on characters. You either get the limited edition or you get one of the standard banners, but then you get a guaranteed one. On the weapon banner, you always get the weapon, luckily. It's not like Genshin where you have a chance to not get it. Standard banner is... they don't show you what's fully on it, which is cringe. They only show you the 3 5 stars here. And the only way you can see the rest is by seeing their name. You can't even see what they do. Standard weapon banner. Oh. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome, raiders. You joined in as I'm talking about the pros and cons of this little game here. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Very fun. Glad to hear that. Reacting to a cover and did and stuff. Oh, a cover. Nice. I can't sing for shit. So any covers are just amazing that people can do them. I was just listening to a cover by Will Stetson actually, which is pretty amazing. I really like Will Stetson's covers. Always a banger. Anyways, let's keep going. So, standard weapon banner. Luckily, you can pick what you want. If I can remember how you did that. Oh, there you go. Here. You can pick which weapon of the standard weapon banner you want. So that's pretty good when compared to Genshin and Honkai Star Rails. But it's gacha. You shouldn't be spending money in these games. It's gambling. And the odds are stacked against you. But yeah. But that's basically when it comes to banners. That's my opinion on them. Mostly because I got screwed by it. So yeah. More stuff that I want to talk about this game. On the ecosystem again. We were talking about the benefits of it, now let's talk about the cons of it. The stats, the way you get the stats are awful, in my opinion. You shouldn't have to level them up, then add an extra resource to know what stats you're gonna get on that item. The stats should come with level ups, in my opinion. This might be my Genshin brain or my Honkai Star Rail brain, but not knowing what stats you're gonna get and having to put that many resources into a single thing. As you can see, I literally only have one. And that doesn't even make a full bar. It makes it feel awful. So, they should definitely change how the ecosystem works when it comes to the stats of the characters, or the echoes. Not the echoes themselves, though. I really like the base version of the ecosystem, but they should definitely change around how you get the stats from them. Another thing, resources in this game. Let's start with the wave plates, which is your energy system of this game. While we do have 240, which is the usual by now, except Genshin, and Genshin is still stuck in 180 or 160, I can't remember. This doesn't matter. While we do have 240 energy, everything else is super expensive. You want to collect a boss? That's 60. Oh, you want to collect a dungeon? That's 40. Oh, you want to do this? This is also 40. So, essentially, everything is way more expensive. Even though you have a higher capability, everything is more expensive, so your rewards to energy ratio is still very awful. And you really need these things to like be able to progress your characters. Another thing is, which is I think is dumb. You see this item here, the unending destruction. You need this item to upgrade your skills, and you can only get one of these per week. And a lot of characters use that. So the fact that it's not only limited by energy, it's also a weekly like thing. It definitely feels awful, and they should change that. Uh, Another thing, resource-wise, there's just not enough XP. Uh, Let me get. It's just not. Where is it? I want a character that I haven't leveled it. Just not enough XP for stuff, in my opinion, and everything is so expensive. Can't you go up and collect from their worlds? No. So when it comes to echoes, you can only get their base version, their level 0 version, or plus 0 version, but you can't use your plus 0 versions to feed into other ones. For example, I have a bunch of these, right, that I'm not using. And let's say I want to upgrade this level 21 one. There you go. You can't. Oh, you mean the weekly boss thingies? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think you can go to someone else's Scar and get it. Because it literally says here, number of times that can be collected, 0 out of 1. So that's one thing that they should definitely change. Make that way more accessible, reduce the energy costs urgently. People will quit the game if they feel like they're not getting rewarded for the energy that they're spending. That's a very important thing that they need to do. It doesn't even matter if they're very generous with their wave plate energy thingies, the things that you can use to gain more wave plates, because people will use them improperly or inefficiently and feel even worse. So while they do have a high limit on energy, they should either increase the amount of energy you gain per minute, or just reduce costs. I would prefer reduce costs, because it usually tends to affect more the mentality of people. People don't care if their energy restores faster. Yeah, it's... what I mean by that is these things. These middle ones. These ones you do this normally. But see, the third one, you need that. Third one, you also need that. For all of these, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So for you to max out a single character's skills, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. 6 weeks to max out a single character. That's why I said that they should increase the amount of things like this that you get. Especially, like, not even on the beta, we don't even get access to this. Because the beta is not gonna last 6 weeks. Probably. You know? We don't know when the beta is gonna end, so. But, like, most people are assuming the beta is gonna end in like 2 weeks. They're just gonna let the next beta run in, and people get to test the new 5-star. That's literally what people are assuming, and that's what I'm assuming as well, because that's what makes sense. Because there's literally no other content, there's no reason for them to extend the beta much longer. Other than just that little banner. But yeah, 6 weeks for one character is insane. This should not be a thing. And the thing is, so if I'm not mistaken, some other characters use a different one. Like, this one uses a normal world boss. That's also the inconsistency on some of these feels ridiculous. See, your main character uses their Scar, but some of them use this one. How does it make sense that some characters get to have a world boss that you can farm every 10 minutes, while others you have to wait a whole week? This makes no sense. This should be changed, and it has to be changed. Because being locked out of your progress on one character for 6 weeks is god-awful. So, yeah. Not good. They should change that urgently. Very, very urgently. Another thing. But this is more me being more picky. When this is more towards the synthesis here, and like the crafting things. Jesus, everything is so expensive. It literally is. Everything is too expensive. Why is this 10k? Why is it 10k? 10k credits is insane spending. And this as well, like the amount of minerals, 52. Like this costs 5, this costs 5. And where's the weapons? I remember there being weapons. I can't remember. I remember there being weapons that cost like 100, like 500 or something. Also, the another thing is the conversion rates are awful. It's 3 for everything. You need 3 of something to make 1 of others. But that feels a lot. It feels like you're wasting a lot by converting. So I feel like instead of 3 it should be 2 on some of these. But that's me opinion. Where was the thing you have to make weapons? Was it not here? Oh no, it's here. Craftable weapons should not be this. Where is it? There you go. This is how much a craftable weapon costs. First of all, you need the thing from the bosses, the molds. You need 2 of them, not just 1. It costs 100k credits to get 1, and you need 200 of this mining material. That's to make a single one, right? And you wanna know the worst part? It literally doesn't even tell you what it does. The weapons don't tell you, like, unless this is like just supposed to be like placeholder and the text is not supposed to be like that. This should be telling you what the weapons do. It doesn't tell you what the weapons do. They are super costly. It's like half the cost of these things. There's too many mining things. You shouldn't have to mine 200 of these skill thorns, because not only are they used for weapons, they're also used for your casket molds, they're used for custom waypoints, they're used for your other synthesis stuff. That should not be a thing. You can also buy these, but you're limited, and they, once again, 10 of these are like 15k. So, yeah. Too much. That's my main points of like complaints, is everything is too expensive. Everything is too high of a limit. I know their incentive is you being on the world, but you already have the ecosystem to put you on the world. You don't need to have extra limitations on other stuff. Other things. There's not enough missions in the world. This might be a closed beta testing, but I'm level 33, and there's no quest. There's literally nothing for me to do to increase my union level. Oh, I got my. Is this the? Oh, it is the survey. Let's go. Like 33 was already a pain. Again, this might be just a thing about being a closed beta test, so I'm not gonna put too much into that. But overall, they should add either higher rewards or more quests, especially on the closed beta. I feel like, because if you want people to test, you really should give them the more XP and stuff. But again, that's just me being me, and I have a different view on betas than other people. Another thing. I literally talked about this on a list this morning, but I know I'm forgetting some other stuff. Oh yeah, ping. Ping should not be that high, but once again, it might be a closed beta testing, but I do want to mention ping should not be at 126. I've heard rumors that ping doesn't really matter when you're single player, but again, it's not confirmed, so I don't know. Even in co-op, you should not be this high of a ping. I'm on my own European server and I have an amazing internet. It should not be done. What's my expectations for release date? November, December, if I were to say. I do expect it to be this year, because this is literally the last beta they'll ever do. So I'm expecting a late this year, early next year release. That's my expectation. Although I wouldn't be mad if they took longer. There's a lot of things that need a bit extra polish. Like I said, uh, dialogues are awful. They need better translations or just add a translation. I keep saying constellations, but I mean sequence nodes. Sequence nodes are just wrong from 90% of the characters. They don't do what they say they do. Weapon texts also need to be fixed urgently. Um, Characters need to be fixed, like Ling Yang. His fourth circuit half of the time makes him not be able to attack, and sometimes when he is on his fourth circuit, he's just floating too high above the enemy and not being able to hit him. We have already talked about healers. I don't know, but Genshin also gives me 200 ping here, not other games like PUBG or Con. On Genshin, I have 40 ping. I've never noticed the lag on Genshin being an issue. Again, like, when it comes to ping, it might be a closed beta testing, since they haven't allocated enough servers around Europe to make it work properly. But again, you have to point these things out to make sure it's not a closed beta test thing when the game fully releases. I remember the good pro about the game. The music is amazing. I really like the boss music. It feels very good. They definitely should keep going with that vibe. Some bosses' music might be a bit too low, but again, that might just be me having ADHD, undiagnosed brain, and wanting very fast-paced, very loud music when I'm fighting an epic boss. You know? What else? What else? Trying to remember more stuff that I want to talk about the game that I feel like deserves more attention. UI. A lot of people are complaining about the UI. I also have my own issues, but my issues with the UI is not the same as other people's. If you look at Twitter or a lot of forums, a lot of people are saying that their problem with the UI is that it's just a straight copy of Genshin. My issue with the UI is not even that. Is that I feel like the UI should be more customizable. Because at the moment, it's not customizable at all. For example, I want to decide if I have my icons expanded or not, if I want them here or here, if I want my minimap bigger or not, if I want my icon here or not, or if I want my team here or not, or if I want my HP to be here or not. UI customization is one of the things that I really wish more games would do. And then this might be because I come from a MMO background, and a lot of those just allow you to pick where you want your UI. And if not natively, you can make an add-on. And you can do that, but a lot of these games don't allow you to have add-ons and mods. I also saw people complaining about skin color and character design. Character design, I don't get it. I feel like their character design is just... I prefer this character design because it's way more mature. It's a more mature design compared to like Genshin Honkai Star Rails and Blue Archive and that stuff. It's just more mature, and I like that. And it's also more realistic outfits, not over-designed. Like my mom, this is like an example. My mom just started to make like dolls, and she wanted to do dolls of my characters of the games that I play. So she's like working on Nahida, she's trying to do Farina, and she was like, there's just too many details here that makes this whole thing a mess. And that's the issue with a lot of Genshin characters, or Honkai Star Rail characters, or Hoyoverse characters in general, is that they usually tend to be over-designed. But when compared to characters like here from Wuthering Waves, where they're more simple, but still good designs, I prefer these. Like, you don't look at a character and you're like, oh my god, there's this, this, and this, and this, and this thing here, and this thing here, and this thing here. You know? It's just a simple, oh, this guy has long pants with fur, and he's like a cat. You know? Ah, copyright! Stop that. Why are you playing that? Why are you playing this? Stop. But yeah. Also, Twitter stuff, like, we don't talk about Twitter. Um, Twitter is just with the most mouth-breathing idiots you've ever seen. Like, their brain gets oxygenated and they get fucking, like, half of their neurons exploded after they see something they slightly disagree with, so, but other people like. Give me a second. Yeah, I didn't get into CBT1, but I saw footage of it. The world was completely way darker. Like, it was, like, gray. The whole world was gray. They changed that, I like that. They changed the character models, they did full redesigns, they fully changed the story. One thing that I don't want to make it seem is that the devs don't care. They care, they changed a lot, they care about that. The only thing that I feel like the devs need to do is put more effort into their Western audience and not be like Genshin that only cares about their CN audience. That's what that I really want to avoid, is another like, oh, CN always gets things better and more quality. That's what I want to avoid. I want to avoid another Genshin Chinese server priority. You know? I'm praying to the Lord that Kuro Games won't do that, but we won't know until we get into that point, you know? But yeah. But yeah, I think that's almost everything that I have to say about this game. The only thing else I can say is, why the fuck did it give me 3 Ling Yangs? I think it's trying to call me a furry. Trust me guys, I'm not a furry. And even if you think I'm a fucking furry, why would you give me 3 of the same character? That should not be allowed. But yeah, is there anything else that I want to talk about? I mean, if anything, the only thing I would have to say is not even directed at the game, is the people talking about the game. There's too many people talking about this game without playing, to the point that a lot of people, like me, for example, Steparu, Rex, these are other content creators, by the way. If you haven't reached Union level 30, you shouldn't be talking about the game, and that's my opinion. I feel like you can give some feedback about the story, translation, and stuff, but you shouldn't be talking about a lot of the gameplay intricacies, in my opinion. I hope Wuthering Waves puts more pressure on Genshin. Yeah, that's 100%. A lot of people tend to think, for some reason, that me talking good about Wuthering Waves and hoping that Wuthering Waves does well means that I want Genshin to be killed. No, I said this on one of my videos recently about the Doom posting. I want both games to succeed because I play both games. And as a customer, like as a person that consumes the product, which is the game, we want both games to do well, because then both games will try to improve each other. So, if people are saying, oh my god, I really hope this kills Genshin, are dumb, and should literally remove them from the, like, the forum of public opinion. They're literally yapping for no reason, and they're yapping against their own, like, personal interests. But that's my opinion. Some people might disagree with that, but I don't think that you should be wishing for other games to be killed by having other games be successful. But that's me. Okay, of course, I might be different. I might have like an odd opinion. I don't know. Like, I have my issues with Genshin. Don't get me wrong. Like, I hate the fact that the resin system is still too low. I feel like the rewards that they give us are purely laughable. You know, that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of things that I do like about Genshin. I like the story, surprisingly a lot. Like, Fontaine was my favorite story. I like their character designs, even though they can be overcomplicated sometimes. I like the kits of the characters. I like the combat. I like the reaction system. You know? Do I wish they had better systems on it? 100%. Do I wish they had more gameplay stuff? 100% as well. But that doesn't mean I want Wuthering Waves to go, oh my fucking god, this game should go like super hard so that Genshin stops being played and stops getting updated. No. That's dumb. Anyone that says that is dumb. No one should be saying that. I never know what's going on story-wise in anything. I actually pay a lot of attention to Genshin's story because while I might not be paying too much attention to the minor stuff and like the details, I really like the overlapping story of Genshin. Like, I really want to know what happened between our twin and those 500 years that we were frozen. I really want to know the real identity of Paimon. You know, that kind of stuff. Those like plot points that I really am interested. I really don't mind those. Of course, then you have like the Yap Fest in the middle, and then the useless events and the limited stored events, which I still think it's dumb. They should bring back old events for you to be able to do their story. I don't even care about the rewards, just let me do the story at least. But yeah. While in my opinion the story is not the main focus of games like this, they should definitely help. They definitely do help. You know? What else? What else? Blah 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 blah. I'm really trying to think. What else I have an issue or I really like about this game? I mean, do you all have anything about this game that y'all really like or dislike that I haven't mentioned? Because I feel like I've talked about almost everything. You know? I feel like I've yapped a lot about the game. I mean, the only thing I can say, really, is why the hell is this game so CPU intensive? It's like Genshin. What is up with these games and being like CPU intensive? Every time I try to play one of these games, my models go to like my Vtuber models go to trash because they also use my CPU. Stop using my CPU for everything, man. Use some of my GPU. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else really I want to say. I like one thing that I can talk about is more about me. I wanted to make guides about this game, but since the text is so inconsistent, there's a lot of things that are bugged. I tried to make a guide. I really didn't like how how it ended, so I deleted it. It's just so I'm not gonna be doing that until the game fully releases. So yeah. I mean, you were talking about it, how optimized games used to be now, and how bad it has become because programmers and coders have become lazy on optimizing games. Yeah. Like, I feel like my computer is decent enough. Don't get, like, I have a 1066 gigabytes. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I have an i5 CPU. This is on my SSD, and I have my game on low. And game is locked at 60. And I'm still around the 45 FPSs. There used to be a 120 FPS version, but they removed it because there was a game-breaking bug. Even game-breaking for the beta. So they had to remove the 120 frames version. Another thing that they need to do, for the love of God, is add a borderless Windows mode. God, add a Windows like borderless full screen mode. Or borderless Windows mode. Please, for the love of God, that should be basic stuff by now on these games. And I think that's it. I literally don't have anything else I want to talk about Wuthering Waves. The last thing that I'm ever gonna mention about Wuthering Waves and an issue is Kuro Games, market the fuck out of this game. If Reverse 99 can get that amount of players for that shit of a fucking game, you can also just spam ads on YouTube. Please, for the love of God. Don't let this game go into fucking obscurity like PGR. Like, it shouldn't be hard. You're rich as hell. Thank you so much for the sub, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay, and I hope you enjoy your content. But yeah. God, market this game out the wazoo, please. Like, in a few months, I should only be seeing Wuthering Waves every time I see an ad for myself. That's all it should be. Nothing else. I got spammed with ads for Honkai Star Rail and Reverse 99 for like 3 months in a row. That's what they should be doing. What am I listening to? Oh, Neaners? Okay. But yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna change up games. Okay, lads? And I'm not sure what I'm gonna play yet. Probably, wait, do I even want to play anything? Maybe I'll do Honkai Star Rail. I don't know. I'll decide if I want to keep playing after I go to the bathroom. So, BRB. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm still not sure what I want to play. Again, there's just not much for me to do on Wuthering Waves at the moment. If they add extra content to the CBT, I'll play it, but till then, there's not much for me to do. Do I want to do something else on stream? Nothing really, to be honest. I feel like I yapped a lot. Just a little yapping stream of arts. I'm not really feeling it. It might be just a little short yapping stream that to give like my thoughts on the game. Maybe I'll turn that into a video of me talking about the game, but we'll see. There's also anime that I want to go watch. So we'll see. I'm probably streaming tomorrow though. So don't worry, I won't be gone for long. I'll be probably streaming Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, all the old classics. Maybe I'll go back to League. Who knows? But yeah, thank you all so much for listening to me and all my yapping. I've been posting YouTube videos more recently a lot, so feel free to check my YouTube videos as well. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope you have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever that might be. I'm gonna see if I can raid someone. Let me see who's streaming. Is there anyone streaming? Oh, no, not you. Not anyone that I really care to see to like raid, so I just won't. Anyways, hope you have a good morning. You play League? Yes, I do. Not as much. I've taken like a month's break from it. I play it way more casually nowadays. But yeah, I play it from time to time. But yeah, if y'all want more updates on when I go live, feel free to check out my Twitter, !Discord, to get access to my Discord server as well. That's where I confirm what if I'm going live or not that day. But yeah, hope you have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever that might be. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, subscribe to my YouTube, follow my Twitch, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye!